Low bar squats can be brutal if you have shoulder issues. And the problem with squats isn't usually people's legs or their form in general. It's usually the position that they put your shoulders in to hold the bar. That's where the transformer bar comes into play. It allows you to do low bar squats without the shoulder issues or the shoulder strain.
If you've done low bar squats for any set amount of time, I guarantee that your shoulders have acted up. Everybody's does. You're not special. You're not broken. Even a lot of the strength coaches that teach exclusively doing the low bar squat, if you listen to them in their videos, almost all of them have had like shoulder repairs or had to have one of their shoulders completely reconstructed. The low bar squat is not good for your shoulders. Pinning your shoulders back and then jacking your arms up is a recipe for disaster. So whether you're watching this now because you already have a serious shoulder injury or just because your shoulders are just starting to act up, I highly recommend that you change the bar that you're squatting with starting now before it's too late and you have to go under the knife. You can watch all of the stretching videos and all of the warm up your shoulder videos that you want. But guys, if the low bar squat doesn't agree with your body, I promise you it's just not going to get any better. So let's check out this bar, the Kabuki Transformer Bar, that allows you to low bar squat without killing your shoulders.
So this is the transformer bar, guys. It's really similar to a safety squat bar if you've ever used one of those before. But the difference with this is it actually lets you select different squat types to do, from goblet to front squats, safety squat bar squats, front squats, and back squats. You just pull out this little pin here and it adjusts the bar so the weight will sit for whichever squat you want. When it comes to actually squatting with the transformer bar, it feels surprisingly really natural and really easy. It literally feels just like you're doing a regular low bar squat. The only difference is your arms are in front of you and you're holding onto the handles. Now, when you're holding onto those handles, you need to put some pressure down because unlike a safety squat bar, which balances pretty much on its own and doesn't really want to throw the bar back, the low squat setting on this bar actually makes the bar want to kind of flip back off your shoulders. So you do have to put some pressure and flex your lats to keep the bar on there and hold those handles down. But other than that, I mean, you get used to that fairly quickly. It's not like really a big deal. If you're a strong lifter anyway, it's not going to bother you. But it feels really good. I remember the first time I went to a safety squat bar where the weight is more in front of you, almost like a front squat. It felt really, really weird, really awkward, and it like messed me up for a little bit. But with this bar, it was like immediately like, oh yeah, I know this feeling. This is low bar squats. I love this feeling. This feels awesome. So it was really good. It was a really easy transition. Just treat it like a low bar squat or like any other squat. Break at your knees, sit back, let your torso bend over to keep the bar over the middle of your body, and you'll be fine.
So I want to take this time to address common misconceptions with specialty bars, especially for the squat. Okay, guys? Specialty bars are not cheating, okay? If you have to use a specialty bar, whether it be the transformer bar or a safety squat bar, as long as you're squatting, you're squatting. It doesn't make you a pussy, it doesn't make you less of a man to have to use a specialty bar. Just you've got to use what was going to keep you in the game for the long run. If I could go back in time to my 19-year-old self and I first bought that power rack that you see behind you right now, I've had that since I was 19, I'm 34 now, okay? If I could go back in time, I would still learn how to squat with a straight bar, but what I would do for most of my work is I would use, I don't think the transformer bar was even around back then, so that wouldn't have been an option. But as soon as I learned how to squat with the straight bar, I would introduce the safety squat bar, which did exist back then, and I would start squatting much more often, like 70% of the time with that bar, so I didn't have to constantly jack my shoulders back and hold the bar, because that caused me issues for years, guys. It took me years to finally get rid of my shoulder issues and stop getting hurt all the time. It cost me years and years of gains because I held on to the low bar squat way too long. If you want to be a power lifter, and obviously in powerlifting you have to use that straight bar for the powerlifting meets, you can still do that. Do your low bar squats or whatever squat variation you want with the transformer bar. Okay, you can do any kind of squat that you want with it. And then 3 or 4 weeks out or 2 weeks out, go back to the straight bar just to practice your reps. The weight should still feel pretty much the same. It's still the same movement pattern. Just go back to the straight bar for a week or two, for as long as your shoulders can tolerate it. Get back in the groove. And honestly, guys, I've done so many thousands and thousands of squats with the straight bar. I can go back to a straight bar tomorrow and not miss a beat. I've done it before. But just use those few weeks before the meet to get back under the straight bar. Go to your meet, perform, and then go back. Come back from your meet. Go back to squatting with your transformer bar, doing your low bar squats. Save your shoulders. Okay. Again, I'm going to say it one more time. Specialty bars are not cheating. For a lot of people, for most people, actually, like if I was to go back and be a personal trainer again, I would still teach straight bar squat, but then I would tell all my clients, you need to be using the safety squat bar or the transformer bar at least 75% of the time for longevity.
So guys, if you want to get a transformer bar, you can no longer get it from the company Kabuki Strength directly. They had financial issues, so you can't just order it from them like I got mine directly from the company. I think they sold the patent to Rogue, so you have to go to Rogue, order it from Rogue, and get their version of the bar. I have one of the last original Kabuki bars that you could get, which was, according to what people say online, better than the Rogue one. But this Rogue bar looks different. Looking at the pictures, it looks like they actually made it better than it used to be. It looks a lot better than, so maybe they improved the design, but regardless, the only way you're going to get one now is from Rogue. I'm not selling this for Rogue. I don't have an affiliate link. Their affiliate program's a giant pain in the ass. I'm not even going to get into it, but this is where you can get it, guys. Yes, it's $795. And do they charge shipping? I don't know if they charge shipping too. Do they? And it looks like they are going to charge you shipping. Golly. See, I got mine with free shipping. I don't like Rogue. I get a lot of my stuff from Titan because I get it faster and free shipping. I'm in Arizona. Their DC is in California. I get my stuff in 2 days. But whatever, it is worth the price. And you can use HSA. If you have HSA or whatever through your work, however you can knock the price down, go for it. I think I got mine for $700 in free shipping. So yeah, you're going to pay more with Rogue. But having said all that, this bar, guys, if you love that low bar squat feeling and you want to be squatting for many, 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 many years to come like me, it is worth every fucking penny. Even if you just have to pay full price, buy it once. These bars should last forever. All this equipment you see behind me, my rack, all the shit that you see, I've had all that for like 15 years. It's, if you buy good equipment, it's always going to last. It's worth it, right? If this is your thing, if lifting is your thing, I recommend just go ahead and pull the trigger. I'll link it in the description. It's not an affiliate link. It's just to help you get there faster. Go ahead and check out the Transformer Bar.